Good morning, guys. Good morning. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box. We'll start here in a minute. Am I frozen on... Can you guys hear me? Am I frozen on Instagram? Doesn't look like I'm... looks like I'm frozen. Are you guys able to hear me? Let me know in the comments. Can you hear me? I know my video is frozen. Let me try. Can you hear me perfectly? You can see my charts move. Just can't see me move. That's weird. All right, let me see if I can fix it. It's my NVIDIA broadcast is locked up. That's all right. We'll start in a minute, guys. At least you can see my charts. That's fine. You can also watch me on YouTube, guys. So that's fine. Why is it doing that? All right, guys, we'll start in 1 minute. I know you can hear me. I know I'm frozen, but we'll look at the charts. Yeah, doesn't look like it looks like I can. Does not look like I can fix it on the fly, but that's fine, guys. All right, let's look at the charts and go over that. If you have questions or tickers, you can throw them in the comment box. Nothing like technical difficulty with the video. Again, I'm on YouTube as well, guys. YouTube and Instagram. So you can ask me questions on either platform. If you prefer the vertical look at, or the horizontal look at the charts, and you just jump over to YouTube at Student Alpha. You should follow me there anyway because I have exclusive content. All right, yeah, so you're going to see me just looking sideways, but you're going to be able to see my charts here, guys. Let's get into the report. So data, there's none significant today. There'll be some later in the week. Friday is going to be PCE. What happened to gold? Gold did exactly what I said it would do in my weekend video. We'll talk about it here in a second. So right here, MES open price was 68.28. High day was 68.49. Low day 68.12. Resistance at high day and then 68.90, right around 6,900 diamond. Support at low day and 67.50. The bias is long above our white line here, guys. And I got these backwards. Our next long read is going to be about 68.44. All right. You're going to notice that on my charts, this little box right over here is something that we launched for my VIPs. It gives these signals on the chart that when I call my trades, when we get the additional signal on momentum, it's a 20% increase in your win rate. So this is something that I had built based on my education and a number of things that I watch into one simple signal. No, I don't sell it. No, you can't have it on your charts. If you want access to this 20% bump, you got to join my VIP, guys. So I've already had people reach out and ask me if they can have that for their charts. You can have it for your charts live in my war room. That's how it works. All right. So next, RTY M2K, the Russell 2000. So the indices are lifting today. Interesting, right? They sold off and then they lifted a little bit. So we're probably going to hit some resistance here shortly. Again, imagine we're going to run kind of a wider channel throughout the week, going into some of these data points. But open price was 24.76, high day 24.90, low day 24.75. Did I get that right? 24. Yeah, low day is 24.75. Resistance at high day in 25.10, kind of top side of the diamond. Support low day in 24.45. So if you go back a day, you'll see that. And then we're long above my magical white line on all these. Biases are at VWAP. So VWAP is going to be critical today. It is every day, but it will be today on bias. And so our next long read, actually this was a really good long read. So look, we got the read, and then we got the confirmation of momentum. So in my war room, if we would have taken this trade even late, look how much it's paid. So you're going to want to join my war room, guys. If you guys missed my Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale over the weekend, sorry to hear that. But you can still click the link in my bio and get a 7-day free trial. Let's get into gold. All right, folks. So metals were very bullish. They had to retrace. They were at key levels. That's what happened to them. So they're not done. But gold, for the underlying XAU, USD, subtract 31. Open price 42.65, high day 42.69, support at lower day in 42.10, resistance at high day in 4300, support at lower day in 4200. The bias is short. Right here, look, we're coming into a bias challenge. All right, look at this signal. You see that? That right there, that green signal right here is aggressively bullish. See how that predicts this movement? You guys see that? You can only get that in my war room. Only place you're going to get it. All right, so anyway, we're short below this. We'll have to confirm that out. Yeah, price is going to have to lift to get confirmation of that. We'll talk about it in my war room, which side of the trade we'll take. The daily is long, guys. Remember that. All right, so we're going to get into silver. If you have any questions or tickers, you can throw in the comment box. I do have a wild pre-market volume leader this morning for you. Silver, so stay with me. Look at that. Look at that right here. See that signal? What's that say right there? Aggressive bullish. See how buying on that candle predicted that movement. This is why my traders are going to succeed. Right? This is stuff that I've called and I see, but I'm throwing it on the charts for my folks so they can see it. If you would have bought with that signal, you would be massively rich right now on your day trade. Yep. I know my face is frozen. My face is frozen because I was out plowing for an hour before I sat down for I got up an hour early and plowed everybody out in my neighborhood. So, all right, but anyway, silver, our bias, let me get back up to here. Open price 58.42. For the underlying, guys, subtract 73 cents. High day 58.44. Low a day. Man, my report keeps jumping around. We're just having massive glitches in the matrix today, guys. Low day 57.21. Resistance at high day, and then 59 up here. And then the bias is long above that, and it's non-confirmed yet. We'll talk about silver's beta will rip your face off. The daily's long. Mean reversion levels are 50 and 60, although 59 will be a decent mean reversion, but I expect 60 to be larger. For platinum, let's get into platinum, guys. XPT, the underlying, subtract 12 from these numbers. Open price 1670, high day 1679, lower day 1622. Resistance at high day in 1700, support lower day in 1600. The bias is short below 1658. We're testing the VWAP, although you see we got a momentum signal here. Again, buying the momentum signal, look what it would have done, right? The NYMO oscillators are 32 and 32. They cooled off a little bit when they get above 60. We'll talk about them because they're oversold. Talk about my swing trades. If you have any questions or tickers, throw them in there. Anyhow, Tesla's 432, price lifted. NVIDIA 181, price is lifted. BBAI is sitting on top of my buy zone at 614. QBTS is at my buy zone, 2186. Ethereum is at 2840. Perhaps crypto has hit its bottom. Near-term bottom, we'll see. My crypto expert says that it has. If you want to learn this information, you can buy my course, off of money back guarantee, but definitely join my VIP. If you didn't take advantage of the Black Friday special, you can always do the 7-day free trial. Let me go in and look at your questions, guys, and we'll look at tickers that you have questions about. Let's see what questions you have. I know my face is frozen. You can see my charts. You can hear me. I'll fix this stuff later. All right, let's see here. We got quite a bit of snow last night. Did you where you're at? Let's see. Scrolling through. Yes, Evie. The green dot. The magical green dot. I have literally had people reach out to me and ask if they could buy this. I'm not selling it to anybody. This is a separator. There are people that try to build stuff that don't have my education level. That put, see that? You see how that orange dot right there? So when you like as an example, guys, this is running up. Oh my gosh, you got to buy it. Look at that orange dot. Initial weakness. That's a confirmation of weakness. And what did that orange dot predict? You're going to see a red dot come in here in a minute, and then you're going to see it drop into my box. So this makes it very simple. With my education, I see all these things happening, but I make it very simple. So my traders, if we bought up here, I would have told everybody to exit right there because that's the start of the weakness that predicts this. Guys, join my group. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's get into my pre-market volume leader, which is PLRZ. It's a pre-market volume leader that move up of 133 or 130%, as you can see. Pre-market high, what I did report was up there at 780. It actually went up a little bit more just after my report to, what is that, 799. So you can change it. It doesn't change my area of interest, so I have an adjustment by fibs. But a habit that I like to get into, folks, is adjusting the fib pre-market. So there you go. There you have it. See, it doesn't change my area of interest because I'm really good at math. All right, so my area of interest is between $5.45 and $6.15. Guys, if you want to know these numbers, I put them for free in my pre-market plan channel in my Discord. So you can always join my free Discord and get this information. But if you want to trade it live with me with its live adjustments, you have to join my VIP. But with my area of interest, I'm looking for an entry into this box and then a 10% trade. And of course, always know where that VWAP is. That's how it works. Anybody else have any additional questions? Let me check. Exactly. My education wasn't free. And if you think $199 a month is expensive, my newest member, Owen, I made him $30,000 in the last 2 weeks. So even some of my other traders are making more than that daily. Right, so it's certainly paying for it within a month, guys. If you make $0, $199 for all the education that you get inside my war room is well worth it. So, without further ado, I'm going to prep to go trade with them. If you have any questions, guys, reach out, tag me in my free Discord. I'd love to have you in my VIP. You guys have a good one, and tomorrow I'll have this stuff fixed, but I'll be live at 9 a.m. tomorrow, where you'll see my beautiful face moving around. So, short report. You guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.